Disclaimer, this is a response video to some guy with numbers in his name. Because you know, when there's numbers in front of the name, you got a real winner. He made a video blasting Dr. Wolf, Doug Walker, Josh Scorch, and I hate everything. So, the fact I'm responding at all only proves how stupid this must have been, since I'm not a fan of anyone he hit.
Hi there!
This is Rockamoo. He is a troll account. He was created by FNGR. He uses my avatar as his avatar.
That's White Twat Swatter. Now I'm back.
Aw, you poor bastards. Okay, if you actually thought you were gonna get my sympathy by starting another stupid hashtag, sorry to say, but it's not gonna work.
Look! It's another 16-year-old edgelord. Kinda sounds like my waifu, Zerarick. Speaking of Zerarick and being on edge, I heard you're putting a hit out on me and some of my people. What are you gonna call the name of that little want sport? Catching Z's with Zerarick? But enough of that, I can only handle one entitled prick at a time, and I better move on before Faith My Limited shows up.
Now, I was gonna do a video on the Fine Brothers drama, but this kind of fits into my general point about the whole stuff with them, so I'm just gonna kind of shove them in together. But
I'm gonna state this right now. I don't like showing this idiot's Nintendo footage. So we're getting Jeff Fisher as his avatar. You literally have 10 minutes of video where the only thing you need to edit is your audio. You're 40 seconds in and you're too lazy to edit yourself. In fact, you're out of breath. Perhaps you need to get off your fat lazy ass and start making videos about your CD collection. No one fucking cares about. Do some goddamn jumping jacks already there, Chunky. He just name-fagged the Fine Brothers cause it's what all the cool 16-year-old edgelords were doing. Also, you sound like you're going to have a heart attack with every sentence. Do you go to KFC or just inject the cholesterol straight into your arteries? I'm just guessing, but you just sort of shove it in there?
so, what's going on? Well, in case you haven't heard by tons of big popular people, the YouTube copyright system is massively broken. Now, of course, they're only talking about it now, even though it's painstakingly obvious that it's been broken for years now.
Congratulations, Waggot. You finally got to the point. It's a good thing you kept us entertained this whole time, with your high production values. This is a video from Digibro. It was from a year ago where he plainly threatened to shoot himself. Dr. Wolf and John Eno have also made videos on this in the past expressing their dissatisfaction with YouTube. If you're implying that everyone was happy in sunshine with YouTube till then, you're sadly mistaken. This is Willie Pete. About a year ago, she joked about what an amazing job YouTube was doing. She's not doing that anymore. When even Queen Douche III isn't willing to defend you anymore, you have severely fucked up. No one was seriously happy with how YouTube was handling things. It would be like if the United States government enacted the WICO Act on the Catholic Church for claims of alleged child molestation. It's not everyone was thrilled with children who were being allegedly molested. Someone just got off their fat ass finally and did something about it. Which, ironically enough, hasn't happened yet. But I'm sure that when they do, douchebags like yourself will joke about it. And I assure you, sir, molestation is no laughing matter. I guess in your world, if kids don't speak up about being allegedly molested, they're lying. You 16-year-old edgelord. Cause that's what this is. YouTube is treating us like a bunch of choir boys. And apparently, you might be okay with that. Being taken to the confessional booth and being ravaged day in and day out. But I'm sure as hell not.
But, you know, they've been turning a bit of a blind eye to it, but now they're mentioning how scared they were every single day throughout the years of working instead of, you know, mentioning it earlier. Because now they're actually at risk of losing something. Because most of these people basically have to rely on their income to, you know, this is YouTube's basically their job, which I'm not gonna say exactly what my thoughts are on that, though it's not really that positive, but whatever, I'm not in a position to judge someone's lifestyle.
You stammering faggot, spit the dick out and speak clearly, you pretentious pissant! If you don't have any cojones to speak your mind, you shouldn't have made this in the first place. Also, those people were wide on income? Yes, Potsy, a lot of us rely on income. We don't have food stamps from Uncle Sucker. Seriously, you're shaming people down for relying on income. US Marines, in fact, all branches of the military rely on income. I don't see your point. I suppose we should all get together and join a hippie community, you pinko commie faggot.
I think the main thing I wanted to talk about was, this is the inevitable. I mean, look at the stuff with the Fine Brothers. They're incredibly popular. And of course, they're just taking the next logical step by this form of expansion.
They lost. They fucking lost. Your logic is shit. Just like when 8chan invented Nambla. They tried to say they were taking the next logical step in human sociology. It didn't work out too well. You might as well cite Indians for saying that they were taking the next logical step for dealing with white settlers. If it didn't work out, it wasn't very logical.
You kind of have weird strange relationships, especially I think Doug's video kind of pissed me off considering how he was mostly working on Blimp, and once the Blimp money went out, he was like, I gotta go on YouTube, and then YouTube was having problems like, no, I'm not getting my money.
Who the fuck cares if it pisses you off? You're not YouTube. You claim to be making the argument for YouTube one moment and then for yourself the next, in an effort to say your opinion and theirs are one and the same. YouTube employees do not get up every day and talk about your piss-ass Whittle channel and call you a swell guy. You're like an embarrassing kiss-ass who blows Xbox, Sony, or even Nintendo. No matter how bad they fuck up, hoping that senpai notices you.
On another level, and that's the fact that these people they don't care about the smaller channels. They put their concern in once they were at risk. I mean, gaming channels like Gaming Top 10, they're banned from YouTube. And, you know, I remember there was Goombas, who I watched, who got several of his videos deleted, but he didn't even have 1,000 subscribers, if I remember right, and no one gave a shit. Except his very small fan base, but, you know, they don't make the YouTube money.
Yes, Potsy. Money is a good thing. Money allows people to eat. I understand that you have a state-designated card that gives you a free amount of points that allow you to eat. I understand that you're not registered to vote, nor do you contribute in any way, shape, or form to the betterment of the community. You know what? I got this guy who would know just what to do with you.
You should leave the community.
You do nothing, you are nothing. It's not so much that you disagree with a popular opinion. You have every right in the world. It's why you're doing it. Right here.
And, you know, I remember there was Goombas, who I watched, who got several of his videos deleted, but he didn't even have 1,000 subscribers, if I remember right, and no one gave a shit.
What I care about and what I watch. You entitled petulant child. You want other people to care about your indie fag channels, and we do not. You have shit taste. No one wants to see your Nickelback CD collection or your Dave Matthew Band CDs. That'll do, pig. That'll do.